What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. I appreciate you guys' time as always. Today's video is focused on, not her, but focused on not my Subaru, but a new project that I picked up a couple days ago. So here it is. It is a 2004 Harley Davidson Fatboy. I picked it up from my neighbor a few days ago. I have went through and pulled the saddlebags off already, pulled the seats off, trying to do some little reconditioning of those, because as you can see, this thing is quite dirty. A little bit of backstory on it. The fella purchased it in 2011 with 3,000 miles on it and rode on it for a little bit. 2015 he stopped riding. One of his buddies got into a really bad accident and got seriously hurt, so he stopped riding and parked it, and it has been sitting since 2015. So I haven't been able to put power to it yet as far as battery goes, but I'm pretty sure it has less than 5,000 miles, which is great. So the whole point of this project is to flip it and make a little bit of money on it. So we're gonna go through right now, me and Midget, clean it really well, try to get all this, get most of the grime off of it, and then once all the grime and everything's off of it, I'll start dismantling and pulling the fenders, the tank, the little covers and stuff here and there, going through doing a full cut buff on it and making it look like it's supposed to when it rolled off the line in 2004. Let's get to it. Ew. Yesterday I ended up breaking the barrel key here. I left it in the front triple tree section. So on Harleys there's generally two places that it locks, at least on the newer ones. You got the little ignition switch here, and on the front triple tree on the right side there's another little lock. So whenever you turn the handlebars all the way to the left, you can lock it, and then it, you know, keeps people with sticky fingers trying to get your stuff. Okay, I damaged the key, so I went to Harley, placed an order for 2 keys, picked up 2 spark plugs and some hardware for the tail section, which you guys will see here in a little bit. But outside of that, the bike is now pretty much ready for me to start taking apart, at least the pieces I'm going to start taking apart, to make cleaning and polishing and things like that just a little bit easier. So what I'm going to do is start doing that. I'm going to take the horn, the front fender, the coil packs cover, the entire rear subframe and rear fender, all that's going to come off. Like I said, it'll just make it easier to clean, get in the spaces and stuff that's really tight that I don't really want to struggle with. So without further ado, let's get to disassembly. Alright, for these little chrome bits and pieces that I've pulled off, you'll notice that they have quite a good amount of little pits and stuff from rust from just sitting over the years. For chrome, and
other things too, but really for chrome, what I found works quite well is steel wool 4 zeros. All right, it's a polishing type steel wool. It works great, and you could also just use the Scratch Doctor. Scratch Doctor works great as well, but I'm using them in combination just to give it a little bit of liquid, you know, material or whatever to kind of rub around. So small dab. That was too much for this part, but just kind of put it around and go to town. Now you don't have to press really hard. Very, very light pressure is fine. And there you go. Now you will still see, depending on the severity of the pits, you can still see the really fine marks from where the rust was at, but overall it looks excellent. Rinse, wash, and repeat.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think you guys get the picture. Lots of polishing, lots of wiping everything down. I've spent quite a few hours already, and I've just got the majority of the left side of the bike completed, minus the faces of the wheels, the rear sprocket, and the forks. I'll have to do those off of the bike just because of the amount of oxidation that's on them. It'd be extremely difficult to do it while it's on the machine, so pulling them off and doing them off the bike's going to be the easiest route. I also still have to do the tank, but I'm going to wait and do that and the rest of the bike off camera. I'll pick this video up next time with filling the oil tank, changing the plugs out, and firing her up. It'll be the first time in 5+ years that this bike has ran and moved under its own power, which is really cool, and I'm super stoked to be able to bring it back to life and also bring you guys along for its little journey. So if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate the support. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Also appreciate that. And I will catch you guys in the next video with a running Harley. Cheers.